Alright guys, so we're gonna come on in here and check out the city council meeting here at Holiday Lakes.
I didn't point at you, I told him back up, so against the wall, but I didn't point at you, so, thank you. You were standing behind me, I thought you pointed at me.
Hi. I need to add to my request for information on the flash drives.
Sabrina, can you help me? Hello.
Weren't you in uniform last night?
I go back and forth.
You go back and forth between uniform and this.
Oh, we put a total of 1,503.7 miles on our vehicle, 78.9 gallons of gas. We had 63 calls. We had 32 traffic stops, 4 disturbances, 1 bar check, 1 civil paper, 2 ATV complaints, 1 animal complaint, 1 flag down, 1 civil standby, 3 follow-ups, 1 theft, 2 burns, 2 traffic hazards, 2 city ordinances, 1 recovered property, 1 assistant call, 2 abandoned vehicles, 1 suspicious person, 1 ambulance call, 1 motorist assist, 2 alarms, and 1 business check. And we had a total of 874 hours worked by the officers. I'm done. Y'all done with me?
Yes. Next item on the agenda is public comments.
Okay, my question is, with Chief Torres, okay, when Chief Torres was hired, why was he only hired and he was out here like 1 day a month and was mostly just on call all the time? And, why did he donate that trailer? And how come he hasn't sent back the title that he promised to give the city the title? And why did he sue Holiday Lakes?
You talking about the title of this building?
No, the trailer, the trailer outside.
The trailer in the back.
Why hasn't he turned in the title? Or has he given the title, and why did he sue us?
He has what they call the point of manufacture is what it's, and they gave him a piece of paper that comes from California over to here. It said that's where it was manufactured, 2 hats, and he's got a serial number on it. We brought it, he sent it out here, he signed off on everything, and we take it, and we look that number up from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. They control and keep track of all of the manufactured homes, you know, it's got two pieces, even just one piece, but anyhow, they don't recognize those numbers and they say that's not a good title. So we're trying to get him to find out where is a good title.
Okay, but why did he even give us a trailer when he was hired? Why did he only come out one day a month? And why was his wife sergeant out here? And why would she do his paperwork as chief when he was chief? And why wasn't he doing his own paperwork and coming out here only one day a month or when he wanted to? And how could he be chief out here and be a chief out here and not being here present as a chief and only doing it by phone? Instead of him being here in person as a chief? And why is he still listed in Holiday Lakes as assistant chief when he's not even here to be assistant chief? He's over there wherever he's at in
Ask
Houston
him
or
to come
wherever.
out.
And how can he be assistant chief if he's not even an
You wanna answer
assistant?
that?
He's here. Ask him to come out and answer your
Well,
questions.
yeah, he's here now, but he's never here.
Well, ask him to come out and answer her questions. He's
Yeah,
the
he's-
PR person.
But why did he give us a trailer in the first place?
He had to put it somewhere, so I guess he didn't have a place, so he wanted to give it to us.
Okay,
Brought
but,
it out here, we're gonna make an office out of it, but then since I wouldn't spend any taxpayers' money on it until it belonged to us.
okay, but
Till it's in
that,
our name, I'm not gonna
but
spend it.
why would he give it to us? He shouldn't be, I
He
mean,
has
to me,
a-
that sounds like a bribe or something.
Well, ask him if he's here, ask him. I don't wanna put words in his mouth.
Good evening, good evening.
Yes, hello, Mr. Torres, Chief Torres, is that even, yes, my question is, when you were hired here as chief, you were on call, as others have told me, other members of council that are no longer council members, that you were here only probably one day a week, and then you were, on call, so to speak, as chief of Holiday Lakes, that you were on call only, and they could call you anytime that they said, and you would answer their calls, but you weren't here in person as chief, and that's how you were working, and your wife, as, I guess she was sergeant at the time, and she was the one doing your paperwork instead of you doing paperwork as chief, and that's how it was handled while your, term as chief was on here. And then you, gave Holiday Lakes, that trailer that's out there, and why would you give them a trailer? Was that part of them for hiring you? The way that they hired you, coming out here one day a week, is that why, I mean, a month, is that the way, so they can hire you that way? Is that why you gave them a trailer, or why would you even give the trailer to them?
Is this an open question, or is this just statements only? Okay. Other comments? Oh, okay.
And then, and another question is, why are you still listed as assistant chief if you're not even out here? You're just on call still.
Well,
You're not out here all the time.
Other comments is gonna be just that, when you get time to speak, in the floor, you're more than welcome to state and say what you'd like to say.
And that's what I'm doing.
But if you'd like to have a sit down with me and ask questions, I'm always willing.
No, I'm asking if I can in public.
I think as a public, we need to know what's going on.
I think we're all behind there.
And then still to this day, we don't have the title to that trailer, and why did you sue Holiday Lakes? That's the main thing, why did you sue Holiday Lakes? And why are you still suing Holiday Lakes?
I'm not suing Holiday Lakes.
Yes, you are, you sue Holiday Lakes.
Yes, been brought up in a couple past previous meetings that you are, so, Norman T said it's not
And
about it.
you're making, Holiday Lakes keep you on the paper, and Holiday Lakes is not the only city you sue like Arcola, and I believe some other cities too.
So again, you're open to have your comments, if you have questions for me.
This is a public forum, and, I'm asking you, so you can, you're right now in the, this is assistant chief, and I'm asking you a question as an employee, and I'm a citizen, so I would like your answer.
Well, you're allotted 3 minutes to speak, make your comments, and it'll be noted by myself and council. But this opportunity is really for council, and not myself. any questions you have.
Why just her?
I'm asking a question. What did you
Oh,
ask?
all you guys, y'all free to schedule and answer questions, and I'm open to answer all you guys' questions. But I'm not gonna tie up this city council meeting for a Q&A when that's not what it was on.
I mean, to me, it sounds suspicious, real suspicious. Does T. Cole know you're doing this? Does T. Cole know? That you made some kind of agreement like this with the mayor? I mean, I don't even think it's legal what you're doing.
He was hired as a chief before, long time before, he,
No, when he was hired, that was the agreement you made, so I don't even think it's legal.
no,
by
we had
T.
another
Cole.
chief that quit,
Okay,
okay? And so we asked him to step in at the interim, and then we kept him on as the chief. And then what happened on this building, this, we had a lot of stuff going on, and it was really crowded in here, so he decided that he wanted to make a, investment in the town. He says he got a building he would donate to us. And I questioned that, I said, I don't want charity. He said, it's not charity, he can donate to any public place that he wants to if they will accept it. So we all accepted it, and so we set it up out there, and then when we started getting it, we never got the title to
but
it.
you know that's wrong, you shouldn't accept gifts like that.
It's not even,
It's wrong, you know.
what's
it's
wrong with it?
You shouldn't accept, cause in the eyes of the law, that looks like a bribe, you're getting,
No,
and then
not
by
a
the
bribe.
way he's working, it looks like a bribe, it really does.
No,
Okay, well,
maybe in your eyes,
no,
it's
not
not,
in mine,
no,
I mean,
that was
it's
brought
like if he's
up,
working
all
one
that
day
was
of the
brought up.
month, and in my eyes, it looks like he's getting what he wants, oh, here's a trailer, I'm gonna donate this trailer to you, but I only wanna work one day a month and be on call 24/7. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks for the trailer, you know? That looks like a bribe to me.
Well, it's not.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I have one question. Last meeting, we were talking, it was mentioned by Bill Brew that the timesheets that were, where officers were logging in their hours, wasn't matching the times that were on dispatch,
Right.
that they were getting for dispatch. Did y'all get that straightened out to make sure that they're logging the correct hours?
You got it straightened out?
What the problem was they were not logging in on the computer, they weren't putting their hours in on the computer, so therefore it wasn't showing that they worked, but yes, we got that straightened out.
I'd like to say something. I don't understand what's going on with y'all police over here. I'm not from this town, and the only reason I came over here the other day is because one of your police officers was in our city acting stupid and misbehaving. She was caught in a police car asleep, and when somebody went to check on her, she jumped out acting crazy, ran at them. They called the police and lied to the police and said that this man was in her car. So we came here to file a complaint on her, and then we're treated like criminals. Bill Bree went out there and ran our license plate while we were in here filing a complaint. Then he kept trying to stand behind me the whole time like I'm a criminal, kinda like the way this guy's been doing since I've been here. He keeps trying to get behind me, he's been staring at me, trying to intimidate me. I mean, what's going on with this police department? This is like Nazi Germany, what you guys are doing. I mean, seriously, I lived in Fort Worth for 7 years. I would go to the city council meetings every week. They would have 2 officers in the city council meeting, and that city has 1 million people. How many people is in the city? This is ridiculous, man. Now I'm hearing all this crap. Man, you guys need to get your police in check, man.
Oh, there's more, a lot more I can tell you, not just the police department, you know.
That's all I got.
Blood sample of kids or whatever you call them.
Is that something that's mandatory now? Did he mention that it was mandatory?
Not mandatory. He wants it out here, so if anybody refuses to take a breathalyzer, they can run to the emergency room and take their blood to see if they've been drinking or not. That's what that was for, it's not a mandatory thing.
Well, so he can do it properly.
No, it's not properly, it's just one more step to a police station.
Well, if you don't have a kid, then you can't do it, can you?
Everything that he has to go through to get to that point, which means noticing they're over 10 miles over speed limit, unless you're on the backside of Holiday Lakes dodging potholes,
And you
you're,
drunk all the time.
Yeah, if you're weeding or anything like that, I mean, all the signs for drinking and driving are there, they've always been there. But he wants that because we can still refuse the blood breathalyzer, even after he does all the sobriety testing to prove that we're drunk, he still wants that as another invasive act.
It could be that.
Yes, sir.
That's not how that works.
So,
We don't have to kick, still take.
Yeah, you don't have to
take
kick
jail,
to draw the
and
blood.
they'll strap them down without blood if they refuse. So we don't need the kid, it's better for us, that's all.
Yeah, like I said, one more step to the police take.
There was a couple of items on the agenda that we cannot answer because we don't know. Mr. Detective Landers' lieutenant is gonna have to answer that. So I was asked if we could table that until next city council meeting, and that would be on the firewall and the blood kits. So if y'all, we can just table it until next month.
but I asked if you want to table it, and you don't, anybody said nothing.
Cause I mean, I don't know, I do not know enough about it to give y'all any information. So,
Does Assistant Chief Torres, do you have any information on that, the kits? Is it something that, will help the police department, or?
I didn't hear the full question.
Okay, so, Lieutenant Landers is requesting a resolution for the Texas membership program for the blood kits.
This is new to me. I see.
Okay, see that, he's not aware of that.
Yeah. Let me look into this. I know Chief Dunlap was, assisting with this information.
Yes,
And
sir.
so let me, kind of try to pick up where he left off and find out. And I'll have information for you by next council meeting.
Okay, thank you for that.
Okay, so we're gonna table it.
Yeah.
Anybody make the motion?
I'll make the motion that we table the Texas Smart Buy membership program.
A second.
Okay, motion made by Roberta and second by Lisa to table the Texas Smart Buy membership program until we get more information. That right? Good enough? So, any other discussion? And all those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. Okay. On the election held, June 15th, 2024, and early voting due, Lorenzo Mancias received 27 early votes for 58.7% and 13 on election day for a total of 81.25%. Monica Hancock received 19 early votes at 41.3%. And election day, she got 3 votes for 18.75%. So a total is 40, votes for Mancias, 22 votes for Monica. Look, I won't file a complaint and everything, but then you come up there and you trust the camera and you're like Wayne Dolcefino, you know, you're out there and you're gonna jump on somebody's face and jump on them.
If I wouldn't have recorded it, nobody would have believed my story. Excuse me.
But I'm gonna walk until you get finished.
I never walked that close to anybody. Look how
Well, I
close
don't
you
want
are.
you that close, I know,
See, I've already taken 2 steps back.
and I don't want to be filmed.
Well, I mean, this is public. We're out in
But
public.
I'm not in the public now, I'm out here as a private
This
citizen.
is public property, man.
Well, but I don't want my picture, you're gonna have to pay me for all the hits you get on that damn website.
All right.
How that works.
Now we know why the police are out of line. See how the mayor acts.